I have no idea what's going on with Hearthstone, but big scam decks seem to not only be on the menu, they seem to be the best in Hearthstone right now. Today's video is going to be a little bit funny, and it's not because the deck itself is actually hilarious, it's how the deck is being classified on HS Replay. But we'll get into that here in a second. What's really going on is that you guys have been clickbaited, okay? I will go ahead and admit, this deck is probably not exactly a rank 1 legend deck, but I will say that this is probably a deck that you can actually hit rank 1 legend with. And the only reason why this video has the title rank 1 legend Big Paladin is because Pocket Train, world champion, managed to play Big Paladin, hit rank 1 legend with it, and he was doing a roulette stream. But it's funny, out of all the decks that he was playing, Rainbow DK and Big Paladin actually performed the best. This is the list that people are playing, and let me actually tell you, this list is a lot stronger than you may think it is. But there is the one obvious thing about this deck that I feel like a well-seasoned Hearthstone player is going to understand. It is find Kangor or it is just lose. Like, this is one of those typical scam decks where it's like Big Priest back in the day would just play Barnes on turn 4 and would win games, and the deck would see competitive viable play. And yeah, that's just how big decks work. They are a gigantic big scam. But it is very funny to look at HS Replay where it's like, wait a minute, where is Big Paladin? What is going on? Big Paladin is nowhere on the stats. Well, I'll tell you right now why you're not seeing it. And this is the funny thing I was telling you guys about earlier. It actually turns out that Big Paladin is labeled Aggro Paladin on HS Replay. I don't know why. It's got only a few aggressive tools, but I'll tell you right now, I think the reason why this is being classified as Aggro Paladin is because the way that this deck usually wins is not because of Kangor, it's Garden's Grace into Shroomskavate. This is just another Windfury Paladin deck that abuses the Garden's Grace mechanic with Shroomskavate. And when we talk about the deck here in a second, it is going to make a lot of sense on why this is the main win condition, because big minions are a big threat when you happen to get them out, but there's a big problem with this deck, and that problem is lethality. You cannot kill people with this deck very easily without the Garden's Grace Shroomskavate combo. But let's go ahead and talk about the reasons why I believe that Big Paladin is not only a powerhouse deck, but it is a major sleeper in the meta, because no one is going to expect this deck until you play a couple of cards like Kangor or the Dance Floor, and by the time that you play these cards, it might be too late for your opponent to even do anything about it. Because like, if you're going to play Mining Casualties on turn 2, most people are going to think that you're playing like Mining Paladin or something, and then you play like Deputization Aura with your Mining Casualties and turn them into 4/4s. They're like, all right, this is pretty aggressive, I can understand what's going on here. And then suddenly you coin out the Kangor, your opponent has no idea what to expect other than, oh god, big minions are coming, and I might have waited too long in order to try and, you know, plan around this sort of, you know, big game plan and whatnot. But let's go ahead and talk about what this deck does right and why Shroomskavate Garden's Grace does deserve a spot in this list for actual lethality. So the whole point of this deck is literally just to stick a minion. That's the end game. You want to stick a minion so that way the Garden's Grace combo does win, and you can easily make this into a lethal combo by playing Tears as a 5-mana holy spell to discount the Garden's Grace to 5 mana, so that way if you play like a Hammer of Wrath, then all you need to do is play Deputization Aura, double Garden's Grace on a minion to give it +8/+8 plus an additional 3 attack because of the Deputization Aura, essentially giving it a +11 attack. And then when you play the Shroomskavate, that 11 attack will turn into 22 attack, and if you put that on a 1 attack Annoyotron, for example, then that is going to deal 24 damage. That is a lot of damage. And if you have anything with even more than 1 attack, then you have even more ways of pressuring lethal, like for example a Leviathan that has 4 attack. So you give this an additional 11 attack, give it Windfury, that's just 30 damage. That's how this deck wins. You just win by doing busted Paladin combos, by comboing the Garden's Grace with the Shroomskavate. But you also have other ways of doing typical Paladin things, like playing Keeper Strength to completely remove the board, and since you really don't care that much about killing your own minions since you can bring them back, or there might even be situations where Keeper Strength can kill a Kangor, can kill a Mask Reveler. There are a lot of situations to where you can just remove the board, build up a bigger board, and then your opponent's gonna have to face down like an Annoyo troop with like Lifesteal or something like that. All the minions in this deck, I believe, are absolutely perfect for what this deck is trying to accomplish. But one thing you have to note about Tears is that Mining Casualties recruits as well as Showdown Rush minions will pop into the Tears, but that doesn't mean you can't play Mining Casualties on 2. You do bring back different minions, so if you have, you know, 1 recruit as like the one low roll minion, that's absolutely fine. So that way you can, you know, initiate onto the early stages of the game. So that way you're not just blown out by turn 5, and playing Kangor means that you just die because you just took way too much damage in the early game. But regardless, the reason why this deck is powerful is because the holy card synergies, the removal that this deck has with Showdown, Prismatic Beam, or Deputization Aura doing essentially Reno-like levels of healing, where you just play a bunch of 3/3s, you rush them in, you get the lifesteal. That's a very easy way of doing that. Service Bell is a great way of being able to discover the right card and the right situation. So like cards like Kangor, you absolutely need to find. So keeping Service Bell in the mulligan is probably recommended. But looking back at the stats, it turns out that the best cards to keep are just going to be Kangor. So it's like, it's really hard to justify keeping other cards depending on the matchup, because there are some matchups that you're going to need your 1/1s in the early game in order to actually win a lot of games. So like against like Death Knight, for example, looks like Service Bell is one of the best mulligan win rate cards. Against Demon Hunter, it's still Kangor. This is kind of just, I want to show you guys what the data looks like according to other matchups, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how exactly you're supposed to mulligan. But it's like, you're always supposed to keep the Kangor. But in like aggressive matchups, having your minor casualties ready to go with Deputization Aura is a very good thing. Now granted, this data is very sparse because there's not a lot of hunters, but let's look at Paladin. Paladin, not a lot of data, but Tears bringing back in the mirror makes a lot of sense. Against priests, let's be honest, priests are unplayable. You never want to play against a priest, and you should just concede on turn 1 so that way people don't play priest. Even if they queue into it, they don't play a game because you conceded. I'm sorry, I hate priest right now, but like, yeah, just these stats really aren't showing exactly what I thought they were, but I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at them. But overall, Kangor, Deputization Aura are the best cards in the deck, and most likely people are going to keep their Mining Casualties, Service Bell, and Mask Reveler against slow matchups. You could definitely keep Dance Floor, but I would not hard keep this card unless you automatically have Kangor in your starting hand. So like, don't keep Dance Floor in the hopes of hitting your Kangor, because that's just one less card that you could have gotten the chance of hitting the 68% mulligan win rate card in Legend. I don't think there's a lot of stats going into Diamond, but its stats increase even more into the Diamond ranks. Goes down a little bit more in regular Diamond, then Diamond through Legend is still sitting at a 69% win rate. Very nice. But in any case, if you want to win with a based Paladin deck, this is probably going to be my recommendation, because it's just what Paladin does best. Sticking a minion and giving it a bunch of attack and then giving it Windfury. But at least you have, you know, big minions in order to, you know, make things a little bit more fun than just playing typical aggro Paladin. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified about any of our future updates. We also have a Patreon in case you guys want to support the content and get extra perks and bonuses for doing such as getting coaching, deck optimizations, as well as shoutouts in future videos. But guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro, and we'll see you for the next video. I lost to Reno Renathal Plague DK. That person should be banned from Hearthstone from even thinking of that idea. Reno Renathal Plague. You are literally cutting the amount of plagues that you can play in half. That's why I'm so passionate about these that's why I hate Reno. That's why I hate Highlander right now. You are cutting in half the good cards. Just so you could be like, Lamau, I put Reno in. There is no thought. There's no thought. You just always have the perfect curve because there's no other way these decks can perform. I swear to God, dude. I'm not even kidding when I say this. I would not be surprised if there is someone at Blizzard's headquarters that is pressing the make Reno decks luckier button. Because these decks can't win in any other situation. Oh my God. All right, Miner. It's another Renathal deck. Is this also going to be a Reno Renathal deck? If it is, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna pull one from Homer Simpson from the happy, from the Treehouse Horror episode, and I will go crazy. Which is just a fancy, oh God, what's it called? That's just a fancy, Shining reference. I only discover cards that I have one copy of. Come on, dude. At least I have the Kangor for the coin Kangor, but I don't have a 3 attack minion to trade into. Because we can run Reno, even with duplicates. Yeah. Yeah, and it seems like no one's happy about that. Maybe it was play Showdown to trigger the Kangor immediately next turn. Deputization Aura. I could throw that down here. I could also throw out Mining Casualties. Mining Casualties feels particularly bad in synergy with Tears. because this one card not only has recruits, but also has ghouls in it. The issue with playing Showdown is that I take a whole bunch of damage. Maybe I'm supposed to take that damage because I bring it back with the Kangor. That has to be what's going on here, right? Because I got a Showdown into Coin Kangor. And he's literally just playing minions with 2 attack or less.
My pain.
Okay, there we go.
Compare to your plague.
Ghouls don't count tiers, right? Of course it does. It's a class card. Oh, wait a minute. It's minions from your class. Oh, never mind. Okay, that was the rework. That was the rework. It's from your class, not just from the Paladin class. Or for a second, I thought they changed it to where just like a class card in general. But I'm wrong. All right, so this would have been an insane tempo swing if I needed the healing. Only cool ghouls. No, it does. Cool ghoul definitely counts. Oh, great. Wait a minute. I gotta tiers this, right? Because then I've got Kangor dancing Kangor. Yes. Neptulon. Eh, that works too, I guess. Hello. Because now bringing back 3 minions brings back Kangor, brings back a Noyo troop, and brings back a recruit.
Holy light! To my sweet moves.
All right, I'm starting to see why this deck's getting talked about a lot now. Because like even last game, and if I do end up making a video about this, I will include the last game because that was funny, albeit I did get really mad. Oh God, what's about to happen now? Buff my board somehow. Oh. What? Immediately rolls 2 taunts. The beefiest taunts that you could get. One that heals you and one that also summons another taunt. Dude, I swear. What my RNG is on a whole new level right now. My RNG really is on a whole new level. And like now I just have Kangors. Dancing Kangors is cool, but this isn't really doing anything. There is also Slagmaw. But let's think about this. He got 3 taunts. Bro, we got 3 taunts against me. What a gamer.
Dance off.
Yeah. Dance off.
To my sweet moves. To battle.
2-4, right?
To battle. My hand.
Chain Guardian gone? Sweet. So what is the secret? It's not barrier. I mean, it could be barrier, but it could be vicious or vain. What server am I on right now? NA server. He is Excavate, so Slagmaw isn't even bad. I mean, it's definitely bad, but it is annoying that he can legitimately make use of it.
You now take mandible.
Okay, scary. He can actually awaken that in 2 turns, dude. That is insane. And before death by Slagmaw, watch it happen, dude.
To my sweet moves.
I really wish I had any other minions in hand right now. Any other minion in hand right now would be so... What? 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 Oh!
To my sweet moves. Dance off.
So I want to leave this... Okay, so he's going to get another 3-3. Or, instead of that...
Which path to choose? Dance off. The battle. Now, sweet moves. The battle.
I don't want him to have another copy of Skeleton Crew. Wait, that's not how that works. Oh God, that's not how that works at all. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm actually just an idiot. Oh, dude, that's not how that works at all. First, oh, okay, for a second I thought it was on the field. I'm thinking of the wrong card. I'm literally thinking of Summoning Ward. And not like it mattered. Get off the server. It's not meant to hold people away. Okay. Overdrew a couple of cards. Oh, wait a minute. His board is full! And he can't do anything. Yes. Yes, there's nothing you can do this turn. Hell yeah.
Dance off. Dance off.
I can't play this one. Okay, hold on.
My hand is full.
Will Dirty Rat leave Corset? We don't know. It could easily stay in Corset. Whenever it comes to like the safest thing that you can make assumptions of is if cards are rotating out of the expansion. So like Castle Nathria, Voyage to the Sunken City. There's no way you can make that useful. What's the biggest minion that he's had? Oh boy. This is probably gonna be the very first time I've ever seen Slagmaw do anything. Just gonna throw that out there though. They announced the core set first and then the expansion. We'll figure out what the expansion is. It kind of depends. Every now and again, like, I think if I remember correctly last year, the expansion got announced. Some of the cards were revealed, then core set was revealed, and then the rest of the set was revealed. I think it just depends. Okay, dude, can I please draw any minion from my deck? Any minion from my... Any minion. Any minion now.
Dance off.
Wait, hold on a minute. So this goes here. This happens here.
To my sweet moves. To my sweet moves.
The second Hammer of Wrath can get the job done now. These are some of the weirdest games that I think I played this this season. Sound Request? Oh, sorry, this game is emotional. There's also a Voice of Hearthstone card. Fen didn't put a Hearthstone card, so I will just the light bends to my sweet move. You want to play Under the Sea? I mean, we are under the sea right now. Just now realized the map.
You now take Mandible.
Oh no. Wait, that brings back a Rusher, doesn't it? Wait, hold on a minute. No. Pack the House summoned a 7-drop. What are we doing? Wait a minute. What are we doing? Why did we not just play Rat? Don't we literally have Rat in hand right now? Oh my god, no. No! No, the Hammer of Wrath and the Hammer of Wrath is gone! Dude, how can one man be this unlucky? How can one man be this unlucky? Look at look at the bottom of my deck right now. Come on. Does that win? Does this win now? Oh my god, this is exact lethal. Wait, no, it's not. It's 1 damage off. Again? I am 1 damage off lethal again with this deck? Again? Come on.
Act now.
We didn't draw the plague. Like, are you kidding me? Are you, like, actually for real?
Dance off. Dance off. The light bends to my sweet moves.
Hit the Annoyo troop, please. I have missed everything. I have missed everything. Everything that has a roll. Not hitting the Anoia was kind of better. No space to summon. I was worried about him just killing me, though. Like, if he had a randomly generated AoE. Oh, God. Okay, 3 mana left. Wait a minute. Wait. I finally got this, right? I finally got this. Right? What did I expect? I expected the AoE to happen. The Tomb Trader AoE, so that way all those minions just go face. Oh my god, it's finally GG. Oh my god, man.
All life must end.
Why are these games so stressful? Why can't I just hit a 50-50 and feel good because of it? Game, please. Paladin literally has Windfury.
You get back to work.
How about you get back to work? Got him. What do I want here? I mean, just full mulligan for Kangor and for a Masquerbeller. It's an argument to keep Hammer of Wrath, but I'd rather not. I'd rather be stuck with Hammer of Wrath in my hand than keep it in the mulligan. Double Garden's Grace. Amazing. Simply amazing, dude. Okay, well. All we have to do is just draw into Kangor by 5 and we should be fine. We should be fine. Took Garden's Grace out of my deck for more big minions because it breaks too often. Well, Garden's Grace is how you win, dude. Like, you stick a minion, you double Garden's Grace into Windfury. If it has 4 attack, it literally goes to a 4/4 to a 12/12, you deal 24. Like, you need Garden's Grace in here. If you don't have a Garden, then you should get out of the kitchen. Wait, hold on, that's not how that works. Alright, suddenly Murlocula's pressuring a lot here. But let's be honest, dude, I'm literally losing this game because of the Garden's Graces and Mulligan. It's the worst Mulligan win rate card for sure. Definitely don't have to look at the data to back that up. So this guy just has everything, huh?
Reporting for duty.
I don't understand this new... dude, you did not just call Rainbow DK Arena DK. Hell no. I will take away your mod if you do that again. Nah, I'm kidding. I won't take away your mod. But dude, don't you dare call Rainbow DK Arena DK. Alright, you're only saying that because you think Malignant Horror is an arena card. I have tried so hard to tell people why this card is good. And it finally has one meta where it's decent. I should draw first. So this is going to be going here. I guess I could Hammer of Wrath one of the survivors.
Which path?
In fact, that's probably just the play. Do this instead. Okay, Masquerbeller, let's go. Okay, so this is another ridiculously good synergy with Showdown into Deputization Aura. I'm just being honest, I've made better, if you know you have not made better decks in Arena. Murlocula, Mining Casualties, Acolyte of Death. Okay, dude, Acolyte of Death is like the best card in the deck. Also, same thing with Mining Casualties. Mining Casualties is an enabler card. It may not look good by itself, but it enables the deck. A ridiculous amount. So I need to hit Neptulon, I need to hit Leviathan. An Orchard would be fine, but I think that's the least impactful one. That or just Kangor. Kangor would be okay, I think.
Party's over.
Okay, let's go. None of these are class cards, though, so I can't bring them back with tears.
Feeble prawns.
Also, why is the map stuck like this?
Feeble prawns.
This is actually really unfortunate that I didn't pull a class card. Because my tears literally have no gas. Like, I'm gonna play Amatis in the draw, too. It's, like, literally the only play that I have here. I guess I could Garden's Grace this to make it a 6/6.
I must act now.
It's actually not a terrible idea. We'll trade this, do this. I guess I could just make it a 10/10. Is that ever just the play? Fuck, it is the play. I might be throwing away my win condition, but it's like, I think I need to do something to try and make this stick more, right? Like, this is hard for a Rainbow DK to kill, unless he just has the poisonous.
The citadel stands strong.
Doesn't look like he's got a way to do this. Game board got crushed beneath the endless tide. Yeah, it kind of did. No, dude, this is Hearthstone dark mode is what this is. This is just Hearthstone dark mode.
Gnomes on the range.
Wait.
You ain't never seen a light again. You here for the tour?
Oh my god. Dude, I can't fucking have anything. I literally can't have anything. Tears doesn't bring back anything except for a mining casualty Silverhand recruit. Amatis? I'm dead if I Amatis, dude. He's literally got 20 damage if I Amatis. I don't have a choice. I have to do it. I swear to God, dude, I'm never playing these kind of decks ever again. Like, I could make these 2/2s, but it could, I guess it is just make them 2/2s. But oh my fucking God, man.
Cease your quarrel at once.
God damn it, man.
Till death
Yep.
do us part.
I didn't want to say it, but yep.
Worse.
Somehow alive. Set the attack. Yeah, I guess I just should have set the attack in the beginning. Quite the night here, dude. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. On Tuesdays, Hearthstone fucks me, apparently. This is the exact same way that I felt last Tuesday.
Gnomes on the range. And close enough.
I'm still gonna get hit for 10.
Be reborn in my image.
What a delightful party.
Now.
Party's over.
I fucked up.
The battle.
Okay. I kind of limited board space doing this, but I think this is fine. So yeah, it's just a lose day, man. Tuesday hardcore mode. All plays hardcore. I'm glad that you guys realize how like ridiculous some of these plays have been. Cause like we're already on a losing streak. We've been on a losing streak since we were one game away from 200. We won last game, but before that we had like a 5-game lose streak. Okay.
Great harvest.
Mom, Pop. He's finally running out of gas. He's finally running out of gas. So now I summon 3/1/3s. Technically, I might be able to tears into the Amatis again. 10-minute spell incoming. He would have done it this turn. It totally would have had enough charges. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Make this a 6/6. Attack twice. 7 plus 12 is 19. That's not enough to clear. It's not enough to win. This would have been insane to top deck. Alright, cool. I'm not just dead to top deck Bell, am I?
I will never. But you
Really? Really? Can't have anything, dude. I can't have anything. Oh my god.
They're due.
Kangor, please. I guess this works. I guess this works. This works. This is fine.
Act now.
Open your minds to the light.
The battle.
Okay, come on, dude. Nothing else, please. Please, nothing else. Okay. Okay. I've got these taunt minions now. So this is lethal, right? 4 7s. It's not quite lethal. It has been very brutal today. I'm glad that you guys can understand. Because, like, how many games have I had Kangor? How many games have I had Kangor?
The battle.
I think I finally got there, though. Because, like, now Climactic Necrotic Explosion doesn't kill me. That wasn't lethal.
You ain't seen the
That wasn't lethal, was it? Showdown Mushroom? I could only summon 2 minions. I could only summon 2 minions. How was I killing the 10-10? Wait, how is that lethal? Let's check back. Let's check back there. I still somehow have a positive win rate, but oh my god, the luck that we've had today. Okay, hold on a minute. Can Gamer find this lethal? Because I apparently didn't. How is this lethal? Is that 17? The draw that I got was Leviathan. How is this lethal, chat? Deputization aura on this would have been a 7. But yeah, like, how was this, like... Okay, so deputization aura plus showdown. Showdown trades into these. Deputization aura makes this 7. We shroom excavate this. This deals 7. 7, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14. That wasn't lethal. We're 3 off. How is this lethal? I don't see it. It's just lethal, man. What do you mean I only needed 1? The showdowns aren't being summoned to the left of the field. They're being summoned to the right. This isn't lethal. Looks like legit lethal. I swear to God, if you guys don't start showing me lines. Because it's deputization aura. Like, wait, hold on. Wait, trade the 4/4. Trade the 4/4 showdowns. Showdowns into this. We could sink in 14. 14 plus 3, that is lethal. It is lethal. It actually is lethal. We trade the 4/4. We showdown this. This is 14. 14 plus 3, that's 17. Okay, you guys were right. This was lethal. I did not see it. Took me a minute to figure it out. I was looking for the Windfury attack first. Okay, I figured it out. We missed that lethal. Speak for yourself. Chat did find it. Chat did find it. All right, come on. Give me the Kangor. I haven't had Kangor in my mulligan 1 game. I haven't had Kangor at 5 for 1 game at all. So let's get Kangor. Come on, let me see him. Let me see the boy. This has been a roller coaster of 3 games. It really has been. Oh my god. I'm glad that you guys stick around for the rage, apparently, because that's the only thing that was really happening. I was getting mad. But then again, we could not roll a 50-50, bro. We could not roll in a 50-50. Okay, so just mining casualties. Or do we wait in the mining casualties? Might as well, right?
Which path to choose?
I really don't even understand why this is in the deck outside of just like early game pressure. I guess you really don't care that much about tears having a 1/1 pop out. I think I'm just gonna forge this instead. I don't like the idea of mining casualties here. I'm against a warrior. They're not on the board. Yeah, and I just would have fed Acolyte of Pain. Okay, there we go. There we go. I will Hammer of Wrath this so that way he can't just Blade Storm it. Is Shroomskavate good in this deck? Shroomskavate is your win condition. It's just literally 3 mana Windfury. And you also run Garden's Graces, so yes, it is that good. Alright, here we go. Dancing King begins. I finally have the Kangor on. I finally have it! It only took 4 games. It could be a combo piece with Crusader, right? No, you don't want Crusader. The reason you don't want Crusader is because you want to go taller, not wider. Like, Crusader Aura is good in decks that run a bunch of like 1/1s, for example. But this deck doesn't run a bunch of 1/1s. We do have 1/1s, but we're not trying to go wider. We're trying to go taller. Oh, a combo piece with Crusader? Wait. There's no Crusader in this deck, though. I don't know what you mean by combo piece for Crusader. Holiday on Curve? That literally happened to us earlier today. Yeah, Gamer, check this out. Gamer, we went up against a Reno Renethal Shaman, and we were 1 damage away from killing it. And then they had the Reno on 9, I think. They top decked Reno on 9 instead of 8. But 40 card Renethal Shaman. No, I do not have a list. The casualties can generate some lethals because of the charge. I guess that might be a reason why. Like, casualties plus deputization aura is also just a comeback tool now that I think about it. Because you get a 4/1 recruit immediately followed by a 4/1 ghoul. Leviathan, thank you. Oh, Blade Storm. He's just removing my stuff. I don't like this very much. He's just removing my minions. But I've got tears. If I do this, the game's just over, right? That's just I finally have my easy good. Yes! Now I see why the deck is good. It only took 4 games. It only took 4 chances to get here. Oh my god. Trial by fire? Oh, dude, I got some bad news for you. Okay, now I kind of wish we had Crusader's Aura. Remember that whole thing I said about going taller, not wider? Well, we're a wide gamer right now. We're a fat gamer, if you will. Overweight gamer. Okay, hold on a minute. This isn't lethal, but I should still do this. Wait, is it lethal? Fuck it, I'm not even gonna count, dude. Because I can draw a card. Draw another card. I guess I should have dredged first. Because if I would have gotten the other Garden's Grace, that would have been lethal. But I didn't get it anyway, it's fine. No, let me smack you! Let me smack you! Ha ha ha, only 4 games? Well, dude, okay. These games took an hour. I was legitimately struggle busing for an hour to finally be given the grace of God. The guarding grace of God. To finally win a game without it being like the most difficult thing in the world. So this deck can get easy games, but man, does it take a while to make it sing.